I'm a 21-year-old from Aurora, Illinois, and I'm currently a senior at Northwestern University. I study communication studies and psychology and creative writing there. I have a passion for a lot of different forms of art, including writing, but also dance, theater, and music. I learned about Words for Charity from the English department at Northwestern. We get these kinds of emails actually pretty frequently from different literary magazines or other things like that, like call for submissions, please send us your work. So I just received one of the emails one of the days, and Words for Charity stood out to me from the other ones because I wasn't necessarily looking to publish in a traditional literary magazine at the time, but when I saw that it was for charity and raising money for a good cause, that was really appealing to me, so that's what made me want to investigate it further. Full disclosure is a story that is very close to my heart. It is about a girl who is dealing with a lot of different things. First of all, being someone who's trying to become a performer out of college, as well as someone who's navigating a romantic relationship for the first time. I am not trying to become a professional performer, but the arts and dance has been a part of my life since I was a child. I still dance to this day, and I do have a love and appreciation for the act of performing, dancing, being on the stage. So that was something that I could personally connect to, and I want to explore through this story. Then the other side of that is Ruby's anxieties about the absolute openness that you need to have to be in a relationship with someone, as well as what kind of funnily is talked about on the internet as the absolute horror of being known. So the idea that when you get really close to someone emotionally, you have to open yourself up to them, and you have to trust that they're going to handle you with care, just as you're handling them with care when they open up to you. And that can be extremely intimidating and really hard. And you can see in the story that she so resists that for much of the relationship, and you can see how that affects how they interact with each other. Trying to find that footing of what can I talk to you about, and what do I want to share with you, and what am I going to trust you with. In a lot of different settings, that is something that's very personal to me as well, so I want to explore that through a very specific relationship between those two characters. My experience with Words for Charity has affected my focus as a writer by making me more interested in sharing my work with other people. A lot of the writing that I've done so far in my life has been very confined to the classroom space, but Words for Charity was the first time that I put my story out there for anyone who wanted to see it, and it gave me a lot of confidence and validation in that what I had written was worthwhile, and other people were appreciating the work that I'd done, and my story was actually resonating with them in a lot of different ways. Going forward, after this experience with Words for Charity, I'll be more proactive about having faith in what I've written, and that the hard work that I do put into my writing is actually generating high quality work that other people may benefit from reading and interacting with. So I now am more excited to pursue outlets that share the art that I've created with other people. I chose the Clean Water Fund because water is the most essential aspect of what humans need to survive, and water is something that is being threatened in a lot of different ways. Having access to clean water is the foundation of well-being, and because of a lot of different reasons, whether it be pollution, climate change, any kind of threat to our natural environment, people's access to clean water is actually something that's in jeopardy, and I just don't think that that should be the case. The work that the Clean Water Fund does to protect the environment and protect people's access to clean water is so important to me, and I wanted to support that effort because it is something that is vital for the communities that are involved in these kinds of disagreements in terms of their access to clean water. The next thing on my to-do list is to graduate from college. I will be graduating at the end of this quarter, which is just a couple of weeks away, so that's very exciting for me. After that, I plan to spend the next couple of months working on a novel, hopefully, that is a reworking of some things that I wrote in middle school and high school during my experiences with NaNoWriMo. And then after that, I'll be moving to San Francisco to start working there for a while, and who knows what's in the future after that.